Welcome to the Omega Studio News. News you can use. Welcome. I am Kareem Clemons, and this is the Omega Studio News and Talk Show Tea. I am so excited to be here. Today is Throwback Thursday, March the 26th, 2020, and I want to first shout out to my cousin Dorothy, whose birthday is today. Happy birthday. And also Latanya, happy birthday to you. And my cousin Jerome, happy birthday to him. And Richard, happy 40th birthday to you. Okay, so let's move on. Today is a good day, let alone everybody is continuing to practice social distancing, as well as giving people 6 feet apart, as well as, you know, being on lockdown. There's a lot of stuff going on right now, and I do want to say that I want to take you guys over to an important information which is online right here, right now. I do want to show you this because I believe it's very important that we get into this. This is the numbers, you guys. As of right now, 2:19 p.m., we have surpassed 5,000 mark, the 500,000 mark. But look at this, United States, 75,000. We are continuing to be third in the line. Third in the line. The cases are continuing to stagnate. Okay. According to this side, we see 120,000. But if we zoom in for the United States of America, majority of the whole goddamn map is filled. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Do y'all see this? Look at this. This is the virus is continuing to spread. And no matter how much they're saying that social distance is working, unbelievable. Look at this. We are now past 500,000. Okay, we're at 22,993 deaths worldwide. According to the Johns Hopkins University of Medicine coronavirus COVID-19. If you guys don't know what that is, the COVID-19 stands for CO corona, VI virus, D disease, dash 19 is the year that it came about. Okay, so COVID-19 global case by the CDC for system science and engineering, which we are looking at this right here, right now. Okay, so I believe it's very important that we continue to self-quarantine. If you are not quarantined by law and mandated by your state and city official, we are now in the process of what the president is saying, 15-day quarantine. Okay, so continue to do that, continue to practice social distance. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, how do this work if they're saying that they're going to try to be reopened by Easter? Okay, I'll get into the stimulus checks. I'll get into what they're saying, who's going to get it, who's not going to get it, and we'll take you to the information of what they're saying about this $2 trillion. And we will look at the debt clock, okay, to see how much and where this money is going to come from. Okay, but right now, we are still looking at this Johns Hopkins statistic data, which is showing currently the United States of America, where people are continuing to be infected. And if you come into the district over here, right here on the east side, New York is continuing to see amount of cases, 20,011 with 280 deaths, zero recovery, and 19,731 active. That's Nassau County. If we zoom in, we see, let's go to New Jersey. Okay. Bergen County, 819, 6 deaths. 819, 6 deaths. Let's go to Hudson County, 260 confirmed, 1 death, 259. We're going to go to Union County, 262, 0 deaths. Okay, we're going to sky over here to Essex County, 381, 4 deaths, 377 actives. Okay, New York, 20,000. Okay, so this is just giving you statistics and data for around the globe, around the world. Okay, if you want to go here, this is on, I'll go ahead and put the link up, okay, for you guys, because I think it's very important that we watch and look at this and we definitely understand what we're up against, okay? What we're up against. If you want to go and check it out, go up there. Also, too, if you guys are quarantined, okay, if you guys are quarantined and you guys want to come up on the show, I'll leave a link and you guys can come up on the show and we can talk about what you're doing, where you're doing, where you're at, how is this affecting you? So if you want to come up here and you want to share your experience, come up here. Hello, how you doing? Shout out to everybody who's tuned in. Hold on, just give me 1 second, you guys. And if anything, you guys, please like the video and if you can share this information, because I think it's very important that we get to know this research that is coming live. This is live statistics and data, you guys. Okay, so like and share YouTube, Periscope, Facebook. Bring everybody under the quarantine. Bring your drinks, bring your smokes, bring whatever. This is just knowledgeable information, okay? Because I believe that we all should teach each one, and that's how we'll be able to survive and get through this, okay? And everybody is just eating and having a great old jolly time, because what else is it that we can do? We're self-quarantined. We can't even go outside. We can't even do anything. And if anything, I'm going to see if I can pull up this video that was out from our broadcast. Okay, hold on. Oh, yeah, good morning. How you doing? What's going on? Yes, what's up? How you doing? All right, I'm just excited that you guys are just here. But again, if you guys want to go to the Johns Hopkins right here, you guys can go to. I'm sorry for the lag that's happening. Fortunately, everybody's been experiencing a whole bunch of lagging because everybody's blogging and everybody's doing social justice and social distancing, and they want to talk about it. Okay, so right now, I know my Maddie Mobs. Yes, I'm going to get to you guys in a minute, but I do know that I want to take you guys over to. I'm looking for this information because somebody had asked me to talk about this, and I wanted to share this information. Okay, I want to share this information. Okay, so someone's asking me about the checks. Okay, so I do want to say, let me bring myself back up. I do want to say that I made a mistake, and I like to correct myself when I go back and look at my videos, because again, I say that I am my biggest fan, and I look at what I do and how I do it. So I did say that when I was talking about the stimulus checks, I was saying like 75,000 and up. No, okay, so it's 75,000 down. Okay, yes, I know. Okay, 75,000 down. Whatever, please. Yes, because I'm listening to Maddie is talking right now. She is talking, and she is doing Maddie in the morning with Chi Chi and Craig, the story writer, and herself. So I'm listening to that while I'm talking to you guys, and it was just an interesting conversation that we're doing. If you guys, y'all want to know what I'm talking about. This is is what I'm listening to right here. So I want to show you guys because this is Madison's new show that is up. So this is what I'm listening to right now, not this one. Okay, I'm listening to something, not that one. Okay. All right. Okay, so this is Madison doing her morning show right now. And I'm listening to this. And if we just pull it up for there. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm listening to. And this is Madison's new show that is in the morning with her and Chi Chi and Craig Stewart Ryder. Now, there was a big commotion, which I have not seen a video yet, where something had went down on her show, previous show, and then something about molestation and all this other stuff. But this is Madison. For all you Maddie Mob News guys, Maddie Mob News, I know if anything, we'll just take the time to be in this section right here, right now. Okay, so for all Maddie Mob News, she's on right now. As we can see, Maddie Mob has, love Madison forever. And yes, I know. Okay, so we are experiencing a little bit of technical difficulty. So I'm sorry for you guys who are lagging. So there must be some lagging going on. Okay, so Madison in the morning, she has a show here where she is basically, she brings guests up on show. She'll put comments up for individuals, right? Then they're saying that there was like a little controversial that was happening on her show previously. So we're going to go back to that show. But for the Maddie Mob News, this is Madison right now. So she's self-quarantined right now, even though they're supposed to be 6 feet apart. But for all you guys, if you love Madison, T.S. Madison, for all the Maddie Mob, okay, you can go right here, T.S. Madison channel, or YouTube, follow her, T.S. Madison, and definitely we'll get the scoop on her new show, Maddie in the Morning, okay? So this is a show currently happening right now. Okay. And they're discussing because a lot of people were saying that they disagreed with what was going on with the show. And I kind of almost cried because when she said the Queen's Supreme Court was done, I'm like, what? And then I realized she meant to say the Queen's Court was gone. That was with, Kaya. But, she said the Queen's Supreme Court. And I okay, no, because we haven't really been seeing the shows because, the quarantine thing, but then she started this and then, but yeah, so this is Madison and she is actually talking and I guess she's continuing to, talk about certain things that had happened and, clarifying some things. And I think it's very important that, when things that are put out there, yeah, I'm trying to get adjusted to them because I just got them. I got a little early, so yeah. And I'm having a little problem, but I need to go to the Optimum lab and to fix them, but they're closed. Okay. But yeah, so she that's what she's doing. She's actually talking to her viewers and followers about certain things that happen and to clear up things. That I do that too. And I say to myself, I am my biggest fan. So I go back and I look at my videos and I see some things that I, could have moved on or I could have just, gotten, past the point or, just quit, being not rambling too much on it. And then, I can pick up and do good and bad. So I looked at it and I had to correct things. But I'm not going to go on and tell people I don't really get to the comments like Drake said, getting up in my feelings. I'm not gonna get all into my feelings because you can take those comments and people can feel some type of way. Just like when you look at a picture, it's worth 1,000 words. A comment can be taken to your contents, out of contents, and you experience a way you put it. So a picture could be 1,000 words. So a comment can be almost like how you predicting 1,000 thoughts. And when you take those thoughts, some people really may have not meant it that way, but they may have came off that way, and the person took it out of context, and they making it for what it is. And I think that's what Madison is doing. She is definitely taking this, what you don't have to explain to anybody about anything you do. But if you feel that that's important to keep your fans up to date, and if you're an open book and you want to do this, then sometimes people could really, really love who Madison really is. So if you're really a Madison Mighty Mob person, you will know that Madison is definitely the type of girl who really takes no shit from anybody. She's the okay, and so you know who Madison is. For all my Maddie mobbers, you know who Madison is. So for her to progress to who she was and then come up to who she is, because I asked her series who she is, and they tell who she is. They get a whole bio on her. So my thing is this: we know who Madison is. So if we look at this and we know that, people are like, we're not expecting this because, we know she changed and we know that she's, fluffined up and got some wings and able to fly, and carry on and lay down foundation and a legacy for everybody for years to come when she's gone. Okay. So she's taking that and she's explaining to her peoples right here, as we can see on the morning with Maddie in the morning. We see that she's taking that and she's, like that picture with 1,000 words. She's take that comment, she take that thoughts, and she's letting people have it. And again, I have a volume to this, but if you guys want to tune in, go to T.S. Madison. She's on Facebook, she's on YouTube, and she's on Twitter. For all of Madison Maddie Mob News people, guys, this is Madison, and I want to say I'm a big fan, and I just sit back and I watch, and it is what it is. That's just my opinion. Some other people may think different. You understand? So, and yes, shout out to everybody who is on quarantine right now. Yeah, I know, man. Like, seriously, when is GTA Rockstar going to come out with an open release of GTA 6? Who's waiting for GTA 6? Is anybody waiting for GTA 6? For all my GTA lovers out there, all my lovers, y'all my lovers, y'all my GTA lovers, and y'all love GTA. I just can't say it. It's just the way it rolls off. My GTA GTA lovers. Okay, for my GTA lovers, and you love GTA, and you love stealing cars. Okay, just going up to somebody and taking a gun and just, okay, if you love it on GTA 5, you guys, GTA 6 is making an announcement very, very soon when they're going to be released. Isn't that some news? For all my GTA lovers out there, GTA 5, hold your horses because GTA 6 is on its way. And they just posted, because I've been following them for some people, and I can tell you that they did say that they were going to make an announcement on yesterday on 3/25/2020. But no, I'm following right here, right now, and we're definitely give you the scoop. And when that is available, I will let you guys know on GTA 6. But hold on. Throwback Thursday. Yeah, I know. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to okay, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. New GTA 6. GTA 6. GTA 6. GTA 6. New GTA 6 report reveals bad news for Grand Theft Auto fans. Hold up. As of 224, 225, 2020 to 248, new GTA 6 report has surfaced and it's whole bad news for fans of Rockstar Games. Series hoping to see GTA 6 on PS5 and PS4 and Xbox Series X and Xbox One soon. As you may know, if you've been on the internet in the past few weeks, many Grand Theft Auto fans have been anticipating today, March 25th, but today's the 26th. Why? Because an anonymous source who previously leaked the Red Dead Redemption 2 announcement suggested Rockstar Game would have something to share about GTA 6 today. It looks like it isn't happening. Now, to be fair to the sources in the question, they never explicitly said GTA 6 was going to be announced on March 25th. They seem to suggest as much, but only made a concrete declaration that something would happen by the end of March. I'm giving it to you guys. Look, listen. You guys asked me for GTA 6. I'm giving it to you guys. Okay? I'm giving it to you guys. Right here on the show. Okay? I'm giving it to you guys. And I can't, I'm with you. I'm with all of you guys. Okay? I'm with all of you guys. And I know how this feels. I know how this feels. I know that GTA 6, they did say that they were going to come out with this announcement. But again, we just read right here, according to this info, is that whoever leaked the Red Redemption definitely put out information about GTA 5 and GTA 6 for PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox One. It's false. So Rockstar said something that they were going to give us information, but we don't know. That's what's happening right now. We don't know. So if you guys want to continue to do, oh yeah, shout out to Steam Yard for upgrading and getting GTA back onto the platform. Because, you know, for all my YouTube gaming, yes, I do YouTube gaming on YouTube. Okay. And I know y'all been asking me about the LSPDFR. Listen, let me explain something to you guys. Let me explain something to y'all. Let me just hold up. For all your game lovers out there, let me explain something to y'all real quick. Okay, because I've been reading the emails and I've been following the comments and everything. So yeah, so listen. So when you want to change GTA 5 into LSPDFR, the Los Santos Police Department, and make, when you get into the game, you have a world where you're a law enforcement and you can work for the the Los Santos Police Department or the fire department or the EMS, or you can go to the county and work for the sheriff department, or you can work for the FIB, or you work for the CIA or the FFA, okay, for the airport. Yes. Okay, so if you're downloading these games, it's a file that you must download. And when you download and convert your GTA 5 game into the LSPDFR game with your law enforcement agency, that takes a lot of time when you have to download files. Ladies and gentlemen, when you download this, these files are not currently updated with the system. So, they're definitely taking the system and they're making it for what it is. But ladies and gentlemen, when you download these sources, there is what is called bugs in the malware and the software. So when you're downloading in your system and you're putting that on a computer, and the game is saying, hey, listen, you're converting us, and you're doing this at your own risk. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have not downloaded a copy of your game, you're screwed. So I've shared with some of the people, yes, because I've been trying to tell y'all this, and I told y'all this before, and I gave y'all its context on my page. Now, the only reason why y'all see some lagging is because the lagging came from uh, the game itself because it takes a lot of gigabytes to hold GTA 5. You know how much gigabytes it uses? About 80 gigabytes. It is still using up because GTA 5 is big. They always updating. So yes. Okay. So my thing is this. I don't have the LSPDFR on there and I have not gave y'all content from that. It's because I have not downloaded that. Since Windows 10 is okay, it messes up your system. And when it messes up your system, it definitely takes a lot of requirements. So when I told y'all I had that update with the system, it changed everything. Okay, it took everything off. Shout out to everybody who is on here, right now. I know you guys are going through self quarantine. If it's not self quarantine, it's either your quarantine. Okay, and this is Omega Studio News Talk Show T Throwback Thursday. So I'm so excited to be here. I'm self quarantined. I go out for essentials, but it is what it is. And my next email is going to be addressing the money. Okay, so now and we're gonna go to the debt clock. Okay, so yeah, so all my GTA lovers, hello. So yes, okay, so Maddie Mob in the morning. Okay, she's there. Okay, okay, so they're on still continuing to talk on the show. Okay, shout out to Calvary Baptist Church in the Bronx for their amazing work and efforts of non-profit organizations and their food pantry. Shout out to them. Good morning, good afternoon. In some cities, like Los Angeles, is almost morning time over there. Afternoon. 11. Okay. All right. So this is Madison. They're self quarantine. If you guys want audio, y'all want to go up there again, this by Maddie Mob News. I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. All right. So now we're gonna get to the stimulus check. Okay, so now people are asking like what's good and who's entitled and who's not entitled to this stimulus check. And this is a check that is going to be sent or has been passed by the government, right? The government. Okay, so the government is saying that, hold on, we're having some issues here. What the is going on? Please tell me what's going on. So I'm going to tell you guys what is currently on the information when it comes to the stimulus check. So we're going to go to, right now we're going to go to the debt clock. And I'm going to explain to everybody, or try to explain to everybody, where this money may come from and what type of, what's going to happen when this money is released into the public, okay, or released into society. Okay, so according to the debt clock, we have seen right here, right now, that I'm not really sure if the government already, I'm trying to get used to these glasses, but I have, I don't know if the government knew. Well, scratch it. I don't know if people probably thought or think that the government may know about this, and that at some point, they may have known that we were going to fall into a dip, okay, down into people filing for unemployment. Like it has reached over millions, like it's at 3 million. Okay, so this debt clock that we are looking at right here, right now, definitely shows numbers, and I can tell you guys that this debt clock has changed. Okay, this debt clock has changed. right? So I can show you here that when we look at this debt clock right here, where that $2 trillion come from, it's going to come from here. So we're going to definitely see this number skyrocket. Okay, if it hasn't already did it already. Okay, because we're looking at trillions, billion, millions. Okay, so a million, billion, trillion. So we had 76. So if you go back to my old videos and you see so they just passed a 2 trillion for everybody. Okay, so now I'm going to take you guys to what they say. Yes, the debt clock did not look like this. Okay, the debt clock has definitely changed. And and I'm so happy that I actually recorded this in my video. That the debt clock looked like how it looked like in the beginning. So you go back to my videos in February when I first put the debt clock out there. The debt clock did not look like this. That they changed the debt clock around so dramatically that the information is definitely has downsized. They took away some information, and it just looks totally different. Okay, so the debt clock did not look like this. So if you guys want to look at what the debt clock looked like previously, y'all can go back to my old videos in February, or either my YouTube or here, and y'all will see what the debt clock looked like during the debt clock here on the Omega Studio Talk T. Okay, so the $2 trillion that they just passed. Okay, so they passed it. Okay, so let's look into what and where and whom and how and all this stuff about the coronavirus. It's called the coronavirus stimulus check or coronavirus check. However they want to say it. Okay, so we're just going to look into this information. So we can't go there because we have to pay. Okay. Okay. So 3 hours ago, according to NBC, we're going to go straight to the source. So let's get off of here. We're going to go straight to the source. Okay, so this is talking about the coronavirus check is what they're saying. It's called the coronavirus check. It actually has a name to it, the coronavirus check. The coronavirus check. Like seriously, the coronavirus check. Hold on, just put that up there. All right, so let's look at this, guys. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to put that up there. They said the coronavirus check. Okay, all right. Coronavirus check, direct deposits are coming. Here's everything you need to know. Okay, here's everything you need to know. And what they're saying, okay, so as of this morning, 6:54 a.m. Eastern time, they're saying that Washington, as the coronavirus crisis reigns, United States economic millions. Then they said, how much will I get? Now, this is what they're saying, information. This is what they're saying. They're saying if you made less than $75,000 in 2019, you will be eligible for the full payment of $1,200. Couples who file jointly and make less than $150,000 will get $2,400. An individual who filed as head of household and earned $112,000 to $500 or less get a $1,200 check. For every child in the household, you will receive an additional $500. If you made more than $75,000, your payment will be reduced by $5 for every $100 of the income that exceeds the limits. So if you made $80,000 in 2019, according to what they're saying, you will receive $950. The payment decreased to zero for an individual making $99,000 or more, or a couple making $198,000 or more. If you're a family of four, you're eligible for maximum, which is $3,400. Yes, I'm just going verbatim. Okay. Question: when is the money coming? According to social media, they're saying that the Secretary of Treasury said the checks will be sent out within 3 weeks. That's what they said. Okay. It says, to whom the IRS's information you do not need to sign up or fill out or a form to receive payment. Again, they say you do not need to sign up or fill out a form to receive payment if you've been working and paying your taxes since 2018. Okay? The Treasury Department will also run a public awareness campaign with information about the program, including for people who did not file tax returns for 2018 or 2019. It's very important, ladies and gentlemen, about this tax information, okay? Because let me explain something to you guys. Even though if you have not worked, you still have to file your taxes. And listen, ladies and gentlemen, listen. Listen, everything you get a receipt for, you file your taxes for. Everything you get, even if you went outside and you found $20 on the floor, that is taxable money. That you have to file that. That's what I understand. People who are selling drugs on the corner, this is just entertainment. This is not, this is just what I'm saying. If people who are out there hustling and bustling on the corner and they selling dope, okay, and weed, okay, and they tax their stuff, technically or they probably will be making minimum wage on the corner. So, right? Because if you look at it, hold on, if a dude or a little guy is out on the corner, right, and he hustling or she hustling weed or dope, and they pretty much, they collect their own money. So if they tax what they made or what they use their money, okay, so let's do it. They smoking the weed, right? They smoking the dope. They drinking. They don't know how many bags they just rolled or how many bags they just sniffed or whatever. So if they took out whatever taxes, 5%, if they started taxing people who paid $10 for a bag and $5 for a bag, and they start taxing them. So if they tax them, the customers, and they filed their income taxes with the IRS, you think that they would be messed with as a person who's doing business? I don't know. They say it's illegal, but I'm saying they taxing the IRS, they send their taxes in. So I'm just saying. You know what I mean? And then if you look at if all that is being said and done, they doing that a day, and that they tally up how much they getting in an hour and how much they're making, and they take out all the taxes that they take out for their drinks, the strip club. If they taxed all that money and they say the cups that I paid for, the bags that I use, everything, they take all that and they taxed it, and then they sent the IRS their part, and they sent the state their part, and they filed their taxes. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, when you file your taxes, you get money back, bro. Like the state gives you money back for being a citizen. Did y'all not know that? State, if you are working, if you're not working, right? And you are definitely filing your taxes, and you went to go buy Jordans, you went to go buy some pants, and you got a receipt, right? And when you got a receipt and they took out your taxes, you take that tax at the end of the year and you pretty much file that tax and you get that money back. But being a citizen of the state, you get money back for being a citizen. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, so we're gonna talk about the coronavirus check. That's what they said. It's called the coronavirus check. Okay, the coronavirus check. They're saying that if you filed your taxes, if you haven't filed your taxes 2018 and 2019, according to social media, they will put information out on PSA announcements. Will there be multiple payments? No. Remember, they said that one payment was going to be on April 16th and the other one was going to be on April 18th. That's saying if we was to continue this pandemic, going all the way to August. Now, I'm not really understanding if anybody could operate like this all the way into August. Because if they're doing social distancing and they outside going in essential businesses, that's what they say, essential businesses, And I think every state and every city have adopted this policy that you must be self-quarantined, stuff is closed, okay? People are out, pharmacies, people, and I mean, hold on, let me go to this video that took in the streets, definitely showing what the streets look like. Let me see if this footage has came into the Omega Studio News Talk Show T. Okay, I want to see if this footage is here. Let me see. Okay, we do know that there are signs being posted. Hold on. Okay, so we don't have that footage yet, but we do know that the signs are being posted. Courts are closed. It's just ridiculous. Yes, everybody is just experiencing this like it's crazy. Hello, what you saying? What you saying? What you saying? You ain't saying nothing. What you saying? How you doing? Y'all on quarantine? What's good? Okay. So basically, they're saying, okay, let's go back up here. Okay, I'm gonna take you down, boo. All right, listen. How will it be sent? If you got in a tax refund in the last 2 years by direct deposit, that's where the money will be sent. If not, the IRS can mail a check to your last known address, and it has 15 days to notify you of methods and amount of payment. That they're send a phone number and an appropriate point of contact so you can tell them if you didn't receive it. If you move recently, it may be a good idea to notify the IRS as soon as possible. Did I hear what I say? Listen, let me put this out there. Hold on. Let me put this up there for y'all. Come on, damn it. Okay, listen. This is what they're saying, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. This is what the IRS is saying. The IRS is saying, I'm trying to get used to these glasses too, myself. Okay? The IRS is saying, if you move recently, it may be a good idea to notify the IRS as soon as possible, ladies and gentlemen. That is some very important information. Okay? The next question is, how does the government calculate how much I earn? Have you filed your taxes 2019 already? If so, the checks will be automatically based on your 2019 return. Look for your adjust gross income line 7 on your form of your 1040 tax return in 2018 or line 8B on 2019 if you haven't filed. I think this is very important as well. Like seriously, I think this is very important. Okay, I'll have this information up here posted to you guys. Okay, this is very important too for all you tax people who file their taxes. It's very important. Make sure this information is definitely there, right there on your tax form. You see it right here, right now. Okay. They're saying also too that the extension for filing your tax has been pushed all the way to July 15th. So you guys calm down. It's not April. Okay, so July 15th. Okay, and again, the IRS is saying that if you moved recently and you want your coronavirus check, definitely notify them as soon as possible of an update address. I am on Social Security and I don't make enough to file a tax return. Will I get a check? Yes. This is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody who is on, let me see how to do this. I think this is something that they had asked me. God darn it, bro. Okay. All right, I'm just going to do this. I think this is very important, everybody. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can put this down here, right? Maybe it's probably too much. Yeah. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then this is probably gonna be too much too. But I didn't want all this. I just want this. Bam. Okay. And then here. So a lot of people was asking, and here's your question, your answer. Here's the information that you was looking for. Okay. Amount of Social Security, I don't make enough file for income tax. Will you get a check? According to the information that I am seeing here, they're saying yes. They're saying yes. They're saying yes. Even if you did not file tax returns 2018, 2019, or pay taxes in those years, you will be eligible if you received a Form SSA 1099 for the year 2019. That's a form that the Social Security Administration sends each year to people who receive Social Security benefits, including retirement and disability. Disability. So if you are a disability, it says, I'm disabled vet, but don't pay taxes. Do I qualify? Of course. If they're going to give people who are on Social Security and they are going to give people on Social Security a check and a disability, of course. And I also read that if you are receiving any type of government official and program, you are also entitled to a check as well. Okay? I'm disabled vet. I don't pay tax. Do I qualify? Yes. Although some of the details still need to be worked out, the IRS is expecting to set up a system so that disabled veterans don't fall through the cracks. So you veterans who are homeless on the street, okay? You veterans that are homeless on the street asking for money, here is your time to go get your check. You're a veteran, go get your check. Okay, you are entitled. We are just seeing it right here. It is saying in the coronavirus check, am I disabled vet, but don't pay taxes? Do I qualify? The answer is yes. Although some of the details still need to be worked out, the IRS is expecting to set up a system so that disabled veterans don't fall through the cracks for their checks. Okay? So yes, so all you guys who and girls who are on the street asking, because I've seen a lot of signs. The only reason why I'm saying this is because I see a lot of signs on the street and they have signs up and they saying I'm a veteran. No, I'm serious. They say I'm a veteran and I'm homeless and I need money. Right now, the government is going to give you a check. I just said it here, right now. Okay, so go up there to your veterans, or if you don't know veterans, there's a veteran center in the Bronx where you can go up there. Veteran Hospital is right there on Webster Avenue by Kingsbridge, and you can go up there. The government will give you a coronavirus check. Okay? Am I a college student? Do I get a check? If your parents claim you as a dependent in their taxes, you're ineligible. But if you've been working and filing taxes dependently in your recent years, you may qualify. I made too much money in 2019 to qualify, but now I've been laid off. Am I out of luck? Not necessarily, but you have to wait. That's what they're saying. If you made too much in the last year filing, you probably won't be eligible for cash benefit immediately, but you can apply for when you file your taxes in 2020 tax returns if your income dropped below $99,000. The threshold for individuals. The IRS is expecting to create a system to ensure to help people who fell into this category. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions about this and you want me to look it up for you guys, I'll do it. Just put it in the comment box down below at the side up around, okay, and I'll get to it. Okay, if you want a shout out and you want it right here, right now, okay, like this person, okay, where he at? Like this person, don't do what he did. Don't do what he did. He just put his name up there. He just wanted to show his name and his face. But don't do what he did. But it's all good because it's a shout out to him, and we're all self-quarantined. We're all on lockdown. Okay? So, yeah, if you want your post posted and you wanted to do what he did, just put a blank star up there, and it is what it is. Okay? So, keep it cute. That's what I say. Keep it cute. He kept it cute. He didn't even put nothing up there. He kept it cute. Okay. So basically, we are definitely are supposed to be getting. Okay, so I am not American citizen. Do I qualify? I am not an American citizen. Do I qualify? The answer is yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I am not an American citizen. Do I qualify? The answer is yes. Okay, as long as you're living and working in the United States, ladies and gentlemen, that's what they're saying. As long as you've been living and working in the United States, with a valid social security number, honey, that's what they're saying. You must have a social security number. If you don't have a social security number, if you don't have a social security number, when I was a kid, ladies and gentlemen, they had asked me, you have a choice to remember your social security number or your driver's license number. Social security number, driver's license number. I was like, my social security number. Okay. And when they told me about my social, I learned that in one freaking hour. I'm like, what? That is so easy. Then I got to my driver's license. I was like, DLG61. I was like, what? What the? But yes, it's good, important to have it. Again, according to this, it says you must have a social security number if you are not an American citizen, okay? And you want to get your coronavirus check, they're saying that you must have a social security number. That includes green card holders, and it generally includes those on work visas. It continues, honey. I got to read. I got to read. Such as an H-1B, an H-2A, but it generally excluding visitors and people who are in the United States illegally. If you're here illegally, you don't get no coronavirus check or the COVID-19 check. You will not get that, okay? But you must have a social security number. Yes, you may. Okay. Okay, so it says, are the cash payments taxable? No. No, no. Okay, so you don't have to pay this money back, ladies and gentlemen. It's not taxable. You're just going to get the straight money. Okay, straight money like that. I live in Puerto Rico. On my Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico or another U.S. territory, is that a problem? Not at all. There's a special provision ensuring that people living in U.S. territory, even ones that have a different tax systems, are still eligible. Okay? Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Okay? We love our Puerto Ricans. Okay? So yes, U.S. territory, that's not a problem. What if I'm homeless or recently got out of prison? Will I get help? It says as long as, hold on. Honey, don't you weep. Oh, yeah. Hold on, let me put this out here for y'all, because this is good for prison view, but hold on, let me just put this out here. This is a question that a lot of people ask. Okay, so this is a question right there. Okay, so what if I'm homeless or recently got out of prison? Will I get help? They are saying as long as you have a social security number, you should be eligible to apply for the relief payment under the new system created by the IRS. What if I'm homeless? All you homeless people out there on the street, this is your chance to get your money, your check. For all you homeless men and ladies out there who are on the street, this is your chance to get your $1,200. Share this video, like this video, tell your homeless neighbors on the street to come here, right now. It says it right there at the bottom. What if I'm homeless and they have a social security number and they recently got out of prison? You know they've been letting these men and women out of prison. Will I get help? Okay, hold up. Yep, I know. Hold on, yep, hold on. Let's read what it says. It says, what if I'm homeless or recently got out of prison? Will I get help? It don't say check. It don't say payment. It says help. Got to read the words and the fine print, okay? It says, as long as you have a social security number, as long as you have a social security number, you should be eligible to apply for the relief payment under the new system created by the IRS. If you are homeless, listen, homeless people, Skid Row, New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, the tri-state, east, west, north, south. Listen to me. This is a chance to get your money. You are homeless. You don't have anything. You can get this money. This is a new system created by the IRS, ladies and gentlemen. If you know a homeless person who is out on the street, tell them that they are entitled to this money. We are looking at it right here, right now. Do not miss out on this opportunity and tell them they don't have to pay this money back. It is there for them. We are seeing it right here, right now. Their coronavirus check for the homeless people. Okay? As long as you have a social security number, you should be eligible to apply for the relief payment under the new system. I got to preach it. As long as you hold on. Oh yes. What if I'm homeless or recently got out of prison? Will I get help? The answer is as long as you have not just Jesus, but a social security number. It says you should be eligible to apply for the relief payment program under the new system created by God to invest in the IRS because that's all the money. Hold on. Well. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, if you're homeless or if you know somebody that's homeless and they recently just got in jail and they wanted their money, go get your money. They're saying it right here, right now. Go get your money, okay? No ifs, ands, or buts. This is the government giving you money. Okay, honey? Go get that money. It is there for the homeless people. You must have a social security number, and it says it that you can go and you can get this money. Don't let it pass you by. Okay? Now, let's continue to go back to the coronavirus check. Thank you, Jesus, for blessing me. Okay. So, we do see that it says, okay, so a homeless person got out of prison. Okay, I owe back taxes. Will the IRS snatch my check? The bill does not exclude you from getting a payment if you owe past due taxes. That said, the IRS has yet to set up a new system. Okay, this is the coronavirus check. All right. Yes. I just had fun right there, right now. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, the Lord had used me. Yeah, you can see my eye was like, the Lord used me. He didn't abuse me, but he used me. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So again, the money will come from the debt clock. The debt clock, if it hasn't already came already or it took away, but we will. So let's go back to the debt clock because again, I believe it's very important that we understand this debt clock and what it means to us and our money and where it's going. If you care about where your money is going, this debt clock will be a great information and a great source and tool for anyone who is investing or anyone who is saving, anyone who wants to know about money and where their money is going. The usdebtclock.org is definitely a tool that you can keep up definitely in real time on the numbers. Okay? They say numbers don't lie, and if you have to prove, you must have receipts. Okay? So it's here. All right. So we actually went into Madison News, TS Maddie Mob News. We already went there. The debt clock, we've done. Uh, let's move on to breaking news. Let's see if there's any breaking news. Yeah, I know. Jesse Smollett was in the news. Yeah, I know. I know he was in the news, but he was in the news because he posted on his Instagram and everybody took a follow up, and I'm not taking follow up for disgrace Jesse Smollett. Okay? I just want his ass, excuse me, I just want his butt to go to jail for what he did. Because again, a lot of people who definitely was going through the same effort, they went to jail and they didn't get no court sealed case. They definitely did not get no expungement. Okay, so yes, yeah, I know they opened. Yeah, I know. Y'all want me to? Y'all always want me to say something about that when I talk about it. That's just like when I was on Talk Show T, and I couldn't even get the word Andrew Aaron Hernandez out my mouth. But once that was the source of the show, I was like, okay, we got to talk about Aaron Hernandez. It's like, we talked about Aaron Hernandez. Okay, so yeah, so according to social media and the breaking news, they're saying that the disgraced Jesse Smollett returns to Instagram. And he posted a video up here where he is singing a song on his Instagram. Okay, it is what it is. But we do know that he will be. Hold on, we're gonna get the information out there. We're gonna get the information out there correctly because we are not gonna be, adding and taking away. Okay, so we do know that he is. He goes back to court. I know he goes back to court very soon. Okay, for the prosecutor opening up his case on his previous charges. Okay, so the Illinois court rejected the actor's attempt to throw out his charges, which he was saying that it was really a disgrace what the Chicago Police Department is doing, and that's saying that they didn't really have to spend that much money on investigating his crime and his alleged, it's not alleged because the grand jury pretty much indicted that. Okay? What they say, don't get excited, you've just been indicted. That's what they say by the grand jury. I mean, they knew exactly what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. And we will all know what happened, right? Isn't that what they say in Poltergeist? They say, come to the other side, Caroline. Caroline. Yeah. Come to the other side, Caroline. So yeah, so the disgraced Jesse Smollett, we will know what really happened and why you lied and etc. That video is still trending on YouTube. There is more dislikes to that video than the views. No, there's more views than dislikes. No, there's a lot of dislikes. The dislikes out there because you went on public television on February 14th and you lied to the American people. Okay, and you told them that you was attacked by white individuals that was racial profiling, and it was saying mega. Okay, and you started a whole frenzy, and you thought that you was going to be the King Sheba, not the gay Tupac. That's what you said, right? So with that being said, it didn't work. A lot of people was not really feeling what you did, and they pretty much, was like, look, man, you messed up, man. You had a whole year, like a whole year to say the truth and nothing but the truth because you thought that once of those children, those charges was going to be dropped, that it was going to be all good and dandy. But no, sweetie, it isn't. And please, this is a Jewish man, not a black man. This is what he said. This is a Jewish gay man. Okay, he's not a black gay man, he's a Jewish gay man. He said he was Jewish. They said he was Jewish, but people are saying he's black. He's not black. Stop blaming this on the African American. Okay, stop. We already get blamed for everything. The LGBT get blamed for everything. Even the straight people get blamed. But African American, he is not black. He is Jewish. He's a gay Jewish man. And to be that poster child for an individual, everybody's imagination runs wild just like yours, and you just really thought that, you could do your thing. But, the Austin Durham brothers really wasn't having it. So if it wasn't for them, okay, we wouldn't have known here what really, really happened on that day. So once when they came forward, and then we got the video, we seen the buying all this and buying that at the store, and then we seen the video with you having a rope around your neck and asking them to turn off the cameras and everything. Yes, sweetie, everything is out there. So we will see. They are going to make it. I hope they make it public, and I hope they put it on Law and Crime on television, okay, or online, so we all can see your face. And I want to see and know what Lee Daniels thinking, okay, because Lee Daniels had the most poppin' show, Empire and the Star, okay, right on television, okay, and what happens? This comes along, and what happens? Nobody ain't watching it. Number one on the charts. I even got into it, and the lovely T.S. Madison doing the after show for Star. I didn't even watch Star. I actually fell in love with Star when T.S. Madison was talking and having after shows. So when she was having an after show, I came to love the show just by her having the guesses on the after show for Star. And Lee Daniels have created something magnificent and opened and paved the way, just like Tyler Perry paved the way for African American people. But for the disgrace Jesse Smollett has done, okay, nobody was not feeling that. And what he did was he took the most two things that a lot of people is really, really, really battling, especially the LGBT. And you claim you are a man of the LGBT. Again, you're a gay Jewish man of the LGBT. You took something of the LGBTQ and I, okay, and you took that and used it and ran with it, talking about you as gay bash and people was racially profiling you. You know everybody to this day is still getting gay bash, not by physical form, but verbally. Okay, even if it's in the contents of a text or a comment. Okay, people are literally still getting gay bash. Okay, and for you to take that and run with it like somebody did you wrong, you've up so many careers and so much that was happening. What Lee Daniels was doing in the community, what he started, he can no longer continue in that form where it was a Star in Empire because it's no longer available. Okay, and now you're the formal. Okay, but I already said it. You're now the male Monique Blackball. Okay, you're the now Monique Blackball. Nobody's not going to want to work with you. Nobody's not going to want to put you on their screen production. It's not going to happen. America should watch a trial on television if you decide, well, obviously you pled not guilty. So obviously you're going to take the trial unless you're going to cop another plea, honey. And this time, you're going to jail. You're going to jail. Disgrace Justice Smollett, you're going to jail. Okay? You are going to go to jail. There is no more bids. There is no more plea cops. There is no more of that. You have already done that. Okay? And then you said that it was in the interest of what Chicago did best. And that was what? You didn't even tell us. We found out through social media. You forfeited your $10,000. Okay? And you did your community service over at the Reverend Jesse Jackson Community Service area. That's it. You didn't even tell us that. But we found out. And then you thought you was going to have a court seal docket. Nobody was going to find out. And it was going to be all good, that your secret was going to just stay with me. But now your secrets is out because the special prosecutor re-indicted that. Okay? And now the jury saying, yes, you don't and you shouldn't get excited because you've just been indicted. Okay? And yes, you will have to pay for this. Trust me, you'll have to pay for it. Okay? And while we're on this, 6ix9ine was definitely saying that he needed to get out of jail because the coronavirus is definitely taking place inside where he's at. And the judge was like, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You will not leave from this facility. I mean, you ran your mouth and gave us everything we needed when we asked you for the information that you cared to share. And you gave it to us. And now what? If that man is released, they will probably kill him. They will probably kill him. They will probably kill him. And I hate to say that, but Jim Jones and Chief Keef, KEF, they are going to get after that ass. Okay? I mean, you snitched on so much and so many people. I even covered the story where, the police officer, the sergeant who had pled guilty to your antics. Okay? And she went to jail. She lost her job. You understand? So it is what it is. You've done so much damage to so many people, and you expect to get out of jail because of the coronavirus? 6ix9ine? Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. The judge denied. Okay? Okay, yeah, I don't have any information for R. Kelly. Okay? I do know, going back to breaking news, that the coronavirus have now surpassed 100 deaths in New York. Okay? So, yeah, so if you're just joining, this is the Omega Studio News and Talk Show T, Throwback Thursday, and I am Kareem Clemons, and I'm just so happy today is March the 26th, and we are here on quarantine, either self-quarantine or either quarantine mandated. Okay, and we would definitely want people to understand the whole aspects of social distancing and doing your part to slow down the virus. Okay, and that's by giving people 6 feet and giving them spaces and I'm not saying wear a mask. I mean, the stuff is not airborne, ladies and gentlemen, so you don't really need to wear a mask. But if you choose to wear a mask because you have a cold or something's going on internal and you don't want to give it out or get something in, yes, wear a mask. Okay, just don't wear a mask because you feel like you need to wear a mask, because you're wasting those masks for those people who are on the front line who really needs it. Okay, so my thing is this: it's not airborne, it's surface. So if you wash your hands, ladies and gentlemen, and you use sanitizer, you properly wash your hands, you follow guidelines and rules regulations, then we will get through this. Okay, but if you're out there wearing masks and making it look like, okay, well, yeah, it is something going on in the air, then it's something wrong, like something really wrong. You're wasting materials for the people who really need them the most. Okay, so you really don't need to wear these surgical masks on your hand. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're wearing gloves in a community, please change your gloves. I seen one man touch his face with the gloves on. Okay? You touching all these things, you're touching your cell phone with these gloves on. When you take those gloves off, ladies and gentlemen, you're going to still touch your phone with your bare hand. Okay? You're going to still touch your iPhone with your bare hand, with your gloves, and you're definitely still passing the germs if it was on the surface. You must sanitize your devices, your keyboard, your keys, and you have these gloves on. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to wear gloves, keep changing your gloves because it's going to still be on the gloves. If it's on a surface, it happened to be on a surface, and you touch it with your gloves, you're not sanitizing your gloves, you're not washing your gloves, and you're keeping your gloves on all day. Tell me how nasty that is. I'll wait. Go ahead. Tell me how nasty that is. You went out of your door and you put on your gloves. It was 6 a.m. when you had your gloves on. Now it is already 12 p.m., 1 p.m., and you still have those same gloves on. You ain't washed them and you ain't sanitized them and you're touching everything. I'll wait. Ladies and gentlemen, you must change your gloves. Okay? It's important because you can still pass the virus around like that. If the virus happen to be in an area where you touch it, it's on your gloves, and you touch an area that is not infected, you're passing the virus. It's not airborne. So, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need to wear masks if you don't have to. That's what I'm just saying. It's scary enough that the kids can't go to the parks and play because they are afraid that they might get this. This is like, it should not be the new norm. Okay, this social distancing shit should not be the new norm because how we're going to have our gatherings? Well, we're now going to create 6 feet distance. That's so stupid. People are standing outside on lines, just to go in the store because they have to have 6 people in the store. No way. I think now online shopping should be now exceeded now. Like it should now excel everything. And if that happens, then all these businesses need to close. I'm just saying. Like, I mean, if I need some milk, I'm going to the deli. Like the deli, I don't see no lines on the deli. I did see some of the 99-cent stores. They did have, like, I counted 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I counted 14 boxes of gloves. This man had 14 boxes of gloves. So I don't know what they're saying where they say they can't find gloves. I asked the stores if they have sanitized. No store has sanitized. No store has wipes, let alone gloves. And some stores don't have bleach. Some stores don't have regular toilet paper. They got their old raggedy toilet paper. Like stores really don't have this stuff because people are really gone. But you want to know something, ladies and gentlemen? You want to know what store has nobody's not shopping at GMC. When I look at all these stores, I go to see the vitamins. The vitamins still there, the B12, the Flex, the Oil, the Cod. Those pills are still there. Those pills ain't flying off the shelves. They still there like nobody touched it. I went to a GMC store. I said, how many customers you get a day? Like probably like 1. Have you sold out? No. Like, I don't understand. People are going to buy toilet tissue and fabulosis and cleaning stuff. The stuff that you already should have had way before. You should have been cleaning your surfaces. You should have been washing your hands. You should have been coughing in your arms. You should have been covering your mouth when you sneeze. You should have been doing that as long as people have been saying, God bless you. I don't understand why you need the government to tell you what to do. Like, seriously. You should already been practicing this long time ago. But this mask and this glove stuff got to go, people. Like, seriously. But the good news is that they did say that the viruses are slowing down. The coronavirus, the COVID-19 was slowing down. They did say that. Okay? So we do know that. Okay, so this is breaking news time. If there's any breaking news. So yeah, I don't really know. We already went over that. What would you do? It says, here's what you should do with your coronavirus rescue check. So now they call it a rescue check. We were saying it was a stimulus check. Then they said a coronavirus check or the COVID-19 check. You see so much information out there. We don't even know what it's called. It's just a stimulus check, a refund, a relief fund. I don't know. It's a check that is $2 trillion $2 trillion is a lot of money. I could fill this whole room up. This whole room can't even fill up 2 trillion. You can't even fill up a car with 2 trillion. You probably need. You can't even fill a bus up with 2 trillion. You can't even fill a dump truck up with 2 trillion. You can't even fill a train up with 2 trillion, let alone a football field. I think you can fill a football field. I think that every area will be filled up with 2 trillion. $2 trillion. That's a lot of money, man. That's a lot of money. Okay. But yeah, so I just wanted to come up here and let y'all know this and explain to you guys about this. And, shout out to everybody who is on here. Shout out to those who are here. Shout out to those who are on their way. You guys are my biggest fans. I like you guys for liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing and doing y'all thing, man, because it is the viewers like you. Okay, I'm nobody. I'm just a lousy body in this old rusty shell. Okay, isn't that what they say? But yeah. So I'm just here, the messenger. I'm giving the messages through the messenger's mouth, and I'm bringing it to you guys. Okay, so for all my Maddie Mob lovers, you guys can catch up Maddie Mob on Maddie in the Morning at 11 o'clock in the morning. You go to our Facebook and YouTube page, my Periscope. Okay. But yeah, I'll be back. I know tonight is Throwback Thursday, but again, moving forward, just like I know, jury review, the last jury review we had was with Funky Dineva and T.S. Madison, and that was the emergency meeting that they had. Today is Thursday. I'm not really sure if Dish Less Dish is going to be happening. Maybe it may be happening for my Maddie Mob lovers. Dish Less Dish with Bay, that's David K. Price, usually go down on Thursdays. So, yeah. Moving forward, I can tell you that I have got an email from Daquan Jones that the session has been canceled. Okay? The session has been canceled. As well as any other broadcast. Because right now, nothing is going on. There's nothing. Like, you can't even turn on the television and watch an NBA game. You can't watch sports. It's nothing. Everything is replays. It is so sad. Our economy is not able to function like this. We don't have reserves. Okay, our reserves come from the stores. Okay, well, real quick, let me just go up here and see what is the unemployment number right now for the United States, because a lot of people are definitely choosing. They're saying that the number has jumped to look at this. They're saying that more than 2.5 million people called the unemployment office in New York and Texas alone last week to apply for benefits. Only 235,000 of them were counted in today's massive 3.3 million number, which appears to be vast, undercounted. Like, it reached the 3.3 million people applying for unemployment. So that's a good thing, and that's a bad thing. A bad thing is that so many people don't have jobs, and unemployment is going to have to pay them. The good thing is that there are jobs available. People are not, it's either they're laying them off because of this whole economic, they can't function. The small businesses and businesses alone do not know how to function when there is a recession. Because if they did, they would have reserves. Okay, they will keep going. But they can't because we got practice social distancing and etc. Oh, I'm sorry. The essential businesses are mandated closed. I'm sorry. Let's put it like that. The businesses are closed. They're mandated by the city and local and state government. Yes, I know that. Also, they're not operated to operate like how they're supposed to. So what is it? They're the recession. So yes, that's why this recession check is important to everybody so they can dip back into. See, we are either infected or affected by the coronavirus, COVID-19. Okay, we're either affected or infected. I think it's very important that every American citizen should be financially compensated. Not, and I was saying this before, not just some individuals. Individuals, I said it right here in the show. They said homeless people, veterans people, people who are coming out of jail, okay, people on Social Security. You could get a stimulus check. Okay, just make sure that your address is up to date with the IRS. Okay, and is taxable, and you don't have to pay this money back. It's not taxable. No tax rate. It's straight up the money. It's yours. But remember, there's income guidelines under the 75,000, over making 99,000, making 198,000. Okay, so you don't and you can't and you not, and you just have to follow up. The check saying 3 weeks. Some saying in the next 4 weeks, 5 weeks. Some are saying some will get direct deposits. Some will get checks in the mail. My thing is this: pray. Each one pray for each individual. This is what I want to say to people about prayer. Okay? I'm serious. When you pray into the Lord above, don't pray to God about what you need. Pray for others. Pray for me. Pray for you. Pray for others. Well, not you individual, but pray for others, because that's how prayer goes around. You can't ask God for something that he already know what you need. Okay? God knows what you need. So don't ask God for what you need, because he already needs it. So the prayer has to be a prayer for others. Pray for your neighbor. Pray for that enemy. Pray for those who you don't love, or for those you love. But don't pray for yourself. Okay? I know it may sound hard and harsh, but you can't pray to the Lord above for something that you're. So you can't say, Lord, dear God, I thank you, and I ask you for a new car. And God, I ask you for a new house. And God, I ask you for. He already knows what you need, honey. Okay? That's why the prayers are not getting up there as it must be high enough, because everybody's praying for themselves. You've got to be praying for other people so the prayers can intersect, so it can definitely be. And then I also say this: when you're finished praying, start thanking him. Do that shout right there and start thanking him, because it says that it's already been done. If you're a firm believer, the Bible says have faith as the size of a mustard seed. And if you start to believe and praise him right there that it's already done, you'll get it when you least expect it. The word said he may not come when you want him, but he's always on time. God always show up and show out when you least expect it. Okay? So when you pray for others and you say amen, you get up there and you start praising him and thanking him for everything you got. Okay? And then watch how the miracles and everything start to flow in. Because that's how us humans, because God said he made us in his own image. This is us, this is God. Okay? So when we pray and for others, and the things that God knows we need, it'll start overflowing to you. Watch. Do it. And for those who know what I'm talking about, that's where the testimony comes in. You've got to give a testimony to the test that God has forever given you. Okay? This is a challenge that God is putting us through. Okay? And if we look at this challenge and we say that if we can move anything by having faith that's the size of a mustard seed, then we'll be good. Okay? So yeah, oh boy, you know how I told y'all that my building, they're keeping everybody up to date. And I gave y'all that last update that they gave us. They sent me another update, and I want to read this to you. Let's see what they said, because I do see a lot of apartment buildings and condos and a lot of houses give information to people about the COVID virus, COVID-19. So let's go ahead and see what they're saying. It says the COVID-19 operational letters. It says, dear residents, to ensure the safety of our residents and staff, we would like to remind you that it is imperative that you inform your property manager should you or someone else in your household be in self or mandated quarantine due to COVID-19 pandemic. We will not share your personal information with others and instead will ensure that proper cleaning and accommodation measures are taken for your you and your neighbors. That's an error. Your cooperation on the matter above all others is critical and much appreciated. We thank our residents for their cooperation and understanding for the adherence to the CDC and local health departments regarding hand washing, sanitizing, and social distancing. And unfortunately, event where you test positive for COVID 19. So, again, this is a great time to know what COVID 19 stands for. CO stands for corona. VI stands for virus. D stands for disease. That's COVID. 19 stands for 2019 and are in mandated quarantine. We ask that you importantly contact your property manager to discuss proper protocols and cease from trafficking common areas space immediately. As a reminder, you should have any questions, please contact your property manager. Please note that the management emergency hotline is. Thank you for your appreciation. And this is a letter that was given to all the residents in the co-op. Okay? So, with that being said, oh wow, look at that. The price has gone down. Okay, so, all right, so one last thing I want to do before I go ahead and end this, I want to go to agenda free. Agenda free is where I'll go to give you guys updates on the numbers that he delivered. And this is agenda free on YouTube. Okay. And he has information that I've been following, and I wanted to take you guys to his broadcast. Live. Okay. Are we back on the air? What is this? What's happening? Okay. I'm not really sure what's going on with that, but I do know what's going on with this. At this time, I want to say thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, yeah, they are saying that. Oh, I just hit myself in the nose. They are saying that everybody is experiencing technical difficulties in this time. So I am back, but at this time, I'm going to go ahead and uh, shut it down. Okay, that's because I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah. So okay, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys very very soon. Okay, let's end it with a good note. Good note. Good note. Okay, so again, thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, just being here for Omega Studios Talk Show. I'm sorry for technical difficulties, but I can tell you that everybody is experiencing some type of technical difficulty. Even Maddie in the morning was experiencing technical difficulties, and we are just experiencing technical difficulties. It is not recorded. I guess this is what happens when you're live. Let me hurry up before I experience more. And I got mad because it just bada bing, bada boom. And I wasn't feeling that. Okay, I'm not feeling that at all. Okay, but anyway, thank you guys. And you know what? Let me see. Without further ado, I'll probably be here live at 9 tonight with you guys. Okay, but I do want to say again, continue to protect yourself if you're in self quarantine or mandate quarantine. Just stay in quarantine until time is up. Okay, continue to fight this. I love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll get through this, and I'll see you guys very very soon. Bye.
You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.